What's up guys, today we have a short little video. I'm going to show you this little package unboxing right now. So we picked up something off of Subaru, and this is a dialed mount. So as you can see right over here on the box, this is the dialed mount for the WRX STI and the Forester XT. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got inside. Alright, so here is the dialed mount. So basically this is meant to go over your vent. Basically has these openings right over here just so that you can still have use and function of your vent. I believe this is 3D printed, so it's like a plasticky material. So pretty nice for what it is. I don't know if you guys could see that, but not the greatest finish. There's some imperfections here and there, like right over there. But nonetheless, as long as it does what it's supposed to do, I'm happy with it. So we have our hardware kit over here as well. So we have a couple of bolts, some nuts, some brackets and stuff that is meant to hold the vent into place. So let's go ahead and head outside and we're gonna go ahead and install this. So the reason why I'm installing this particular piece in my car is because now that it's getting hot out, I don't have use of this vent over here. So basically this whole side of me is getting cooled by the air conditioner and this is left pretty warm. So freeing up this space will be nice. I do like it here though because you can't really see it from the street, so it makes it less, visible and people can't steal it as easily, I guess. So over here is definitely going to be a little bit more visible, but I think I'm just going to be removing the access port whenever I'm not in the car. But yeah, so nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and take this apart. This wiring is going to come apart too. We're going to take apart some of the side panels over here just so that we could tidy up the wiring, and let's get started. So first things first, I'm going to unplug my access port and I'm going to take it off of the current mount that I have it on. So I have it on this pretty cool setup. It's one of these vent mounts, and I installed like a little magnet on the back of it, so I glued it onto here. So we're going to go ahead and take off this whole support little thing that came from the factory from Cobb. So just go ahead and pop that off and we should be good to go. Alright, there we go. Took the vent trim off. So next step is to remove this side panel over here, again using the same trim piece removal tool. So we're just going to go ahead and fit it right over here in the bottom and pop it right out. Alright, now that we have that off, we've exposed this Phillips screw. So you can go ahead and unscrew that. Alright, now that we have that screw off, we can go ahead and pull on this unit right over here. Yep, just like that. And just let it dangle for now. So now we have a lot more access to this area, so we can go ahead and tidy up some of the wiring. So I already have it zip tied right down over there. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but we might have to undo that zip tie. And yeah, so let's work on getting the vent actually on there, or the mount actually on there, onto the vent, and we'll go from there. Alright, so now it's time to assemble the mount together with the supplied bracket and some of the hardware. So we have two of these screws that came with an Allen key and two of these little nuts that go on the underside of it. There's also an arrow both on the mount and on the little bracket right over here. You guys can see right over there. So you're just gonna have to line those up pretty much. So we're gonna put this around this way, just like that. All right, you see how they're all lined up there? They're kind of pointing towards each other. So we're gonna go ahead and pass a screw onto this side and a nut on the back side. Alright, so once we're done assembling that, we want to keep the bracket pretty loose, just like that, so there's a little bit of play. And we're going to go ahead and put it onto the vent now. So I'm just going to pass the access port cable right through there, and then this, we're going to put it at a 45-degree angle and then just slide it on. Should kind of pop right in there. I might have to make this a little bit looser. Alright, so we went and slid it on. We're just going to go ahead and tighten everything down with the supplied Allen key. Alright, so now we have these two clips that came with the kit, so we're going to go ahead and grab this one. So the one that has like kind of like the smaller opening, there's one over here as well, but I think this is for like a different version of the access port or something. So for the latest version of the access port, we're going to go ahead and use this. So we slide it facing this way right onto the end of the cable so that it's flush, right? You see how it kind of lines up there? All right, we're going to go ahead and pop it right down into the hole and see if it fits properly. Also make sure that the access port cable is facing the right way before you go ahead and pop it in there. All right, so we have everything seated properly there with the clip. Let's go ahead and place our access port in there. Let's just see how it looks. And looking pretty good, and it actually feels pretty solid. So before I put it on, it wasn't too solid, but I realized that the bracket wasn't actually holding on to the vent properly. I didn't actually tighten them down enough. So now it's actually really solid, and it looks really good. So if I'm looking straight, it's right there in my peripheral vision, so I could see everything. It's, you know, no problem. I could actually see it. It's not really obstructing my view at all, really. But no, I think it's in a good spot. It's a little bit further away too, and the biggest thing for me is that I have clearance for the vent just so that I'm not sweating up a storm. So I'm gonna go ahead and button everything up now, route the cable, make sure everything is looking tidy and clean. Yeah, but if you guys liked the video, please go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care now. Peace.